Here we
What
are.
is up, you guys?
Not much. We're here with our latest episode of State of the Smoke. We're excited for it. You're excited for it. We're here to be speaking about absolutely nothing, completely unscripted. We have that new intro video that looks pretty cool, right?
I gotta tell you, I think that you're doing too good on this stuff. It almost puts pressure on to actually have anything to say.
I know. Well, I do have an itinerary sort of for today, so it's not going to be completely unscripted. We have a couple of things to go through, but I think the first thing that I want to talk about is I wanted to go through some of the memes that we were getting. I got some of the screenshots here. I wanted to look at it. I don't really have names attached to them. Maybe we could guess who made them. I'll pull them up. And
Absolutely. And for anybody watching who doesn't know what we're talking about, right now at THL, the Hookah Lounge over on Facebook, we are doing a contest that is the secret meme contest. And it's a secret because nobody knows what the prizes are because I'm not telling. But 4 winners are going to get pretty spectacular grand prizes that all the members of THL I know are going to be real excited. Probably anyone out in YouTube land would be real excited. I'd be real excited. You should probably tweet about it right now. Get on Reddit and tell everybody.
yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, so just so for people that don't know what THL is, it's the Hookah Lounge. We're located on Facebook, Instagram. We're starting to go into YouTube. We are a social media group that spans multiple concentrations, and our main focus is just sharing this great hobby that we all enjoy, um, which is hookah. And that's, they say they can't hear you.
They can't hear me?
You're definitely coming through.
Okay.
So that's what THL is. If you're into hookah, if you enjoy hookah, I encourage you, check us out on Facebook, check us on Instagram. We have a Snapchat group. We are everywhere. So, you know, jump at it. I want to jump straight into the memes. So let's load that up.
Eddie is calling me.
All right. So I'm gonna pause this. There we go. 2 people argue about hookah.
Shocker. This is news.
And I have to say, this is pretty accurate. Would you say?
Yeah, I mean, we had to do an impromptu video because of arguing about hookah just 2 days ago, I think. It goes on. It goes on.
This one is the pyramid. Oh, god damn it. Hold on a second. This is the pyramid.
I like it.
I thought it was funny. Everybody always talks about how difficult it is to make a hookah bowl, and it's supposed to be like this masterful thing that you have to accomplish. And if you can make the best bowl, you are a master. Almost like an Iron Chef.
Another good one. This is another good one.
This one's definitely Tristan.
Absolutely. He used that format for like 17 memes.
Oh my goodness. He's a three coal person. All right. I thought that was pretty funny.
I missed that one. That is a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
It's sort of true, right? It always does happen.
It's very true. Anybody who's a member of any of the hookah groups on Facebook knows that the hype is always the hype. There's no matter what. If there's a new product out, it's being pushed hard. I like this one.
I can't even read what this one says.
I can't read it now either.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Relics Ring. I like that one a lot.
This one's very funny.
That's everything you need. Relics Ring is a really cool bowl that's being made and coming out. If you don't know what it is, you should look it up.
This she gets pushed off the cliff for owning a Maya pipe.
it it happens.
And it absolutely does. All right, that was all the ones I had. There's so many more, and you know, um, did you want to quickly talk about what this contest is exactly, Tommy?
Okay, so absolutely. The whole point and the whole deal with this contest is to make memes. So it's it was a good intro.
It
It
was a
was.
good intro,
Play it
but
again.
no, we're not
Uh,
playing. We're not playing again right now.
so the point of the contest is to
Yeah,
make memes. We want original content. So new memes that you're making, not memes that you found and that everybody else already saw. Um, that are either about THL, so it could be talking about the admin and mod team if you wanted to,
right.
talk about us, or just about hookah and the hookah community in general. And that's it. That's it. There's no extra rules. That's it. And the hashtag is you post it and use the hashtag secret meme contest. And the prizes, there's going to be 4, and they're secret.
Wow, there's 4 of them.
Yeah.
Yes, there are technical difficulties, Derek, but I did warn about that. I did warn about that,
It's
didn't
all part
I?
of the charm. It's all part of the charm.
There you go, Tommy. Then we can see chat too. I'm
I
not sure.
can see chat.
All right. So, that's all exciting, and we're glad that that's going on. But we do have 2 new moderators that have started the group since our last State of Smoke, don't we? Over
Yes,
on
we
the
do.
Facebook group.
Yes, we do. Yeah. We have Cameron. Cameron's a new mod. And we also have Mike Blackstone. He's a guy nobody really knows. He's been mostly really quiet in the hookah community on the whole. No, he was the guy who started Hookah Enthusiasts way back in the day, and we added him as a mod today. He's been. I'm afraid to say this because I know that now just more people are going to do this for some reason, but he's been really bothering me to become a mod. So we modded Mike.
Please don't bother Tommy, or as you might become mod.
No, the real trick is to appeal to Frank. All the other mods bothered Frank. Uh, Mike's the only one who bothered me.
Cameron's smoking a 6 double apple bowl. Oh my god.
Wow.
What does that even mean? I think you just made it up, Cameron. Stop making shit up. What are you smoking, Tommy? By the way.
What am I smoking? I am smoking Ugly Orange Keef and Ugly Secret Agent. And I really like Ugly Secret Agent, and I didn't really think I would. But I do.
It's not bad.
I can't really describe it accurately because, like, the website, it's a secret. It doesn't tell you. But I like it. It's definitely citrusy, but it's good. It's good. It's fruity. It's nice.
I do like Secret Agent. I would say it has definitely citrus notes to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it's like citrus and berry. And on the website, it mentions pineapple. I don't know if there's pineapple or if it's just berry. I can't decide. I don't have a palate for it.
And if you don't know what Ugly is a great shisha tobacco that makes both blonde and dark leaf. If you don't know what that is, we're gonna have some videos to explain the differences. But in short, if you've been smoking alfalfa or social smoke or Fantasia, and you're just getting into hookah as a hobby, definitely check out Ugly. They make some solid flavors, and there it is. That's Orange Keef.
That's Orange Keef. I said that's in my bowl. I have Orange Keef. Secret Agent packet right here.
I'm surprised you're smoking 2 blondes.
Yeah, well, Ugly is a blonde, but it's a little bit more robust of a blonde. And if we're gonna be honest, I was smoking with the girlfriend earlier, and she doesn't always like the dark leaf.
Yeah. And I don't know about you, but these days dark leaves have been. It's either they hit it really, really, really well, or it's just like Am I wrong about that assumption? Am I wrong about that?
I think it's just some of the stuff that you've tried recently you feel that way about. Like, I think the Trifecta Dark does a really good job. I think Tangiers does a really good job. No, you know what? I think you're right because I like Trifecta Dark. I like Tangiers, and I like I don't really buy it or have it very often, but I thought that the vintage line, the Starbuzz vintage line, they did a good job with their dark leaf. The other dark leafs that I've had have been pretty hit or miss.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm talking about
Azor,
Azure. I've been talking about, Trifecta. Um, Black Lava.
yeah,
I had to throw out. I just got several packs of Black Lava, and they just all went in the garbage. Almost 750 kilos of it, and you know, the problem is my problem is sometimes, like, out of the 4 or 5 that I got from Trifecta directly, this was actually a replacement for another bad batch. Only one was good. One still had juice in it that I could salvage. The other 4 were all dry. And Azor,
really.
yeah, and Azor Dark, um, sometimes it's spot on. It's great. Like, I have grow pear, and I love that flavor. But I had some of their coffee flavors recently, and it was dry. It would burn. It was temperamental, and it's just weird. It's just weird, and I don't feel like that happens as much with the blonde side of things. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think there's so much contention and people arguing about whether it's their packing method when it comes to the dark leaf, or whether the flavor's not right and then you have to acclimate it. Recently, like, I feel like there's very little consistency on the dark leaf side of these tobaccos. I mean, I'm wrong about that.
Yeah, no, I mean, I definitely hear what you're saying. I haven't had any issues personally with Trifecta Dark being dry ever. I always think, if anything, I've had a couple where they're a little bit more on the soupy side, but that doesn't really bother me. Um, Azure, I didn't. I mean, I've only had a couple packs, so I don't really try to make sweeping generalizations about a company off of just 1 or 2 purchases. But I have not liked Azure's dark line at all, and everyone who smokes it that talked to me before I got it said that it is like it's real temperamental and like it's real heat sensitive and everything. To me, it was harder to smoke than Tangiers, which can be
And
kind of
so,
finicky.
and just to correct myself, Mike just pointed out I said kilo. I meant grams. I'm thinking about coals I need to order because I'm almost out. So that's been on my mind. But yeah, I
You were
agree.
you were also corrected that Ugly does not have any dark leaf in it.
That was you.
No, you said it.
I
You said
s-
Ugly was dark.
no, I said ugly doesn't have dark leaf. It's a blonde.
Um, all right, we'll go back and watch it. We'll go back and watch it. You said it's a blonde and a dark. Ugly makes a blonde and a dark. It's just that it's a more robust blonde.
No, they only make the one line. They don't have
Right.
dark.
Yeah. Well, they recently changed the tobacco that they're using, so it's now more. It's a little bit more like buzzy than it had been.
Right, but I don't consider it a dark leaf. It's
No.
definitely like on the more of the blonde side. It's more like I would say Nakla, where it's like a mix of dark and blondes. But you know, but obviously a lot better. But yeah, I think my problem is with Azure in particular is that people were framing it to be like this Tangier's killer, and it was not.
Yeah. No, it's definitely not that. And I mean, when Black Lava first came out, that was the same thing. It's like, oh, it's like Tangiers, but some of the flavors are better. It's like Tangiers, but this and I mean, it's not. It's dark leaf, but I mean, to me, I mean, I personally I didn't get really any buzz for Black Lava. Like, I know it looks black and it's a dark colored tobacco, but I didn't think it really smoked like a black leaf or a dark leaf rather. Black
Yeah,
leaf's a whole other thing.
yeah, yeah.
I picked up in my last order. I picked up Zagul for the first time.
Is that cool?
Yeah,
How is it?
I haven't smoked it yet because just in the package, it smells like a burnt tire.
Really?
Yeah, so I mean, it's something I've always kind of wanted to try, but never really thought I would like. I don't like the way it smells. I have to smoke it. I haven't yet, but I'm gonna like clean out my Egyptian pipe and smoke it the way that you should. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it.
Art saying Tangiers is a blonde leaf, and it's molasses that makes it dark. But they all have molasses in it, and honey. But they don't wash Tangiers. They wash it rather. I didn't know they washed Tangiers. I'm not sure how accurate it is. Which line are you talking about, Art? Because they have several lines. I'm not sure which one you're referring to. Um,
Yeah, I've never heard anyone say that Tangiers is anything besides a dark leaf tobacco. So, and Mike, yeah, you might get the Zag if I can't smoke it. I want to try it. The thing is, like, I like regular pipe tobacco. I like cigars, so I should like it. Like, I should like it.
where did you pick
But
it up,
I
anyways?
didn't like it. I got it from Hookah Junkie.
Oh, he's starting to carry it now.
Yeah, he had it.
I want to see this thing. Zag. By the way, did you see that Hookah Junkie just got in a whole bunch of new Starbuzz pipes?
No, I didn't even say it.
Is it ZAG? Zag?
Yeah,
Oh, it's not showing up.
it's a Napa flavor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. Nakla.
So it's unflavored and it uses no glycerin. You're not really going to get any very much smoke from it. And the way that you pack it is really, really, really interesting. Like you use a I want to actually do it like the old school way to smoke Zag. So you're going to use an Egyptian bowl
Right.
and kind of fluff it in at first just so you have some airflow, and then pack it on top like above the rim and then mush it down so that the top layer is more dense than the bottom layer. And then you don't put any foil, you're just going to put coals right on it. And what it's going to do is it's going to char the top and then bake the tobacco underneath. So like you let it sit there for like a good 5 or 6 minutes, and then you stoke the hell out of it, and it's supposed to be terrible. And then it's supposed to be really, really nice tobacco notes and like really flavorful, and you can smoke it forever and all that kind of shit. But
Is that the one where you
it's
put the coals directly onto it?
yeah, so you put the coals directly onto it, and like Mike is saying right there, it's literally the original hookah tobacco. Like it was like 1912 or whatever it is, and it was the first specifically hookah tobacco that there was like on the market.
I
It
didn't
was
know that.
before Double Apple. Yeah.
Actually, I've seen guys smoke it, and it always seems like the sessions are very short. Is that accurate? Or
I honestly have no idea. From what like, I haven't really heard anyone talk about it since I was on the Hookah Pro forums, and that's what made me want to do it. But then I tried like other like less like sweet flavors, and I didn't like them, so I never got any. Um, but yeah, it's I don't know if it's a long session or a short session. I always heard that it was a pretty long session if you do it right.
huh? I think you can't just use coconut coal for it though, right? Don't they use those lemon woods usually?
They do, but I know that you can use the coconut coals too. I mean, that's when I first started seeing videos and started looking into the way that it works. On Hookah Pro, they were using coconaras. So I mean, that's people do smoke it with coconaras. But I mean the original coals I don't think were the coconut coals. It was the wood coals.
Very cool. Well, when you do that, you definitely have to send some pictures about that. 'Cause
Yeah,
obviously
yeah. So I'm gonna definitely take pictures and stuff, and then you know eventually, if I'm able to smoke it, I'd like to do a video and talk about it and show how I'm packing it and how I'm smoking it and how it works for me, and you know what I mean.
yeah.
But just smelling the box initially, it might end up just being one session, and then I'm sending it to Mike.
I guess Mike has some experience with this, huh?
It sounds like it. That's him commenting.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah, the HE. That's his thing.
He's asking when can he be amming. You just got mod.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Oh Mike.
yeah, and we'll see how that turns out. Like, I mean, I'm with, I have high hopes, and Art's upset. He's like, Art's upset. He's like, I've been waiting for a year. Sorry,
Sorry,
Art.
buddy.
Actually,
like
actually, it was very close, right? For him becoming a mod too.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was like right there on the edge. Like, well, if we can, Mike, Mod, we should make art too. And
Yeah, all right, you're on the short list if it makes you feel better.
um,
I don't know. Let's see if anything else happens. If there's nothing else for us to talk about, come Thursday, we'll talk.
for the next day of the smoke.
That's what we'll do. Every State of the Smoke, we'll just add a mod. Eventually, we'll have 11,000 mods.
Half of them with Indian names, but
Yep.
like,
Fucking
he's,
Skynet mod team.
he's never posted once. He's never commented anything, and I like his style. He doesn't cause any drama. You're a mod.
There's no problems with the MD. Let's throw him in there.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah. So when is this meme contest gonna end? Just going back to that really, really quick because
Yeah, so contests, it's weird. We're never sure. Every contest idea that we have,
yeah,
we always think is a great idea. Like, this is gonna be great. People are gonna love this. And then sometimes people will have like 4 people enter, and other times we'll have a whole bunch of people enter. So it's really hard to figure out like how long to make a contest for. And because I personally am buying these prizes and paying for this stuff, and supplying it, I wanted to make sure that we had participation because I like memes. Like, I just think memes are funny. So I thought that I would get like maybe like 15 or 20 like funny hookah memes to have saved in my phone to use on the group like moving forward. Like, that'd be cool. So I said, let's do it for the whole month. So the whole month of August. So the end of August, we're gonna announce it, and we're basically a meme page now.
yeah.
There's so many memes on THL. If you like funny stuff,
I remember one guy. He's complaining. He's like when I THL one day. All my whole feed was just memes from THL. Can we stop the memes? And
I don't know what a miserable fucking life you got to live if you're mad that you get to see a bunch of funny shit on Facebook.
But the funny thing was, people responded to him with more memes.
Oh yeah, he got memed. He might have got memed away.
But the funny thing is, I looked at his history, and the only thing he did for the past couple of days has been liking memes. That has been his interaction.
He had a bad day. He got in a fight with his girlfriend. He's like, I'm tired of these fucking people being happy. Why don't you guys go back to arguing? Frank, attack somebody.
Oh my god. We don't have to go through that situation again, do we? But what happened with that?
No, I think we covered it.
Yeah.
Unless you want to. I mean, that's...
I'm not sure I do. I mean,
Nah.
what bothers me is some people were make the assertion that we were doing it to, like, it was a trolley thing, and that's why we left it up, and that was the point of it, and it's completely not the case.
That's
Right?
okay. I mean, to me, I think the people that are going to complain about stuff are going to be the loudest. Very similar to there has been a couple people who've said things about the meme contest. Why are there so many memes? This just turned into a meme page like it's such a negative thing that we're doing something fun.
Right.
And then anytime that we do anything serious and we actually want to talk about stuff and allow discussion to happen, we're also jerk offs for letting that happen. So we should probably just close the group.
Yeah.
Because we're never going to make everybody happy is really what it comes down to. But at THL, the reason why we talked about it, the reason why we left it up, and if people that don't know what we're talking about, there was another video where we talked about it. We're not going to go back over everything because it's not fun. But the reason why we do let stuff go, sometimes on the group where it seems like, hey, this should come down. This is drama. Is we're at times the only group where some people really get to talk. And I feel like a lot of the times we're one of the only groups where no matter what side of the fence you're on, you can talk. So even if you disagree with me, you can disagree with me, and you can do that loudly and aggressively right to me on my page, and I'm not going to, mute you. I'm not going to remove you from the group. We're not going to do that. So, the situation that happened, it was a vendor that was being talked about.
Yeah.
It felt like he was being attacked and threatened, and he wanted to address it. And he wasn't in the group where that happened. So how can I then say, no, you're not going to talk about that here when we don't have a rule against it? It's, don't try not to start any drama. Don't cause any drama. Like, that's not what we're here for. But that's one of those instances where it's like, if I was him, I would want a place where I could talk.
Right.
So we leave it up.
And I think he had every right to want to talk about it.
And it wasn't just the blatant attack. Like, he was talking about it. It wasn't like it was just, hey, screw this guy, screw that guy, I'm gonna come fight you. It was, here's what happened. I don't understand why you guys are saying this, and here's what was said. And then, if not to go back to it or rehash anything, all the comments that were made, we also left up. So even if you didn't feel the way I felt about it, and here's your opinion, you could post your opinion. And if everyone agreed with you, people would have liked it and talked about it and agreed with you, and it would have went differently. And that's what we try to do when these situations happen. And that's why sometimes, like in regular posts, like let's just say someone posts up their hookah setup, and people start attacking them and being mean to them, we get rid of that stuff right away. But when it is something that is, something that's really being discussed, we'll leave stuff up, even if it's stuff that we don't like, that we know we're going to end up cleaning up, so that people who are, interested in what's happening and the people that are talking can have an opportunity, and the community can really decide what it wants to be. And that's been our goal since we started THL.
Right. I agree. 100% agree. And, I think there's a lot of people here now that share those goals and values and want a place where they feel like they're not going to be attacked for how they feel and what they think, or be banned by the admin team and the mods. And
Exactly.
I think that's one thing all the mods and admins share as a common line of thought, is that they're all very vocal in their own way, all of our admin staff and mod staff, but they're not going to ban you for what you're thinking or what you say or how you say, well, maybe how you say something, but in general,
outside of being abusive, it's
Yeah.
hard to get banned from THL.
Yeah, I think we just banned our real fourth person.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people in the banned list that's from the robots that came. But the actual people that are banned that have, because for reasons, it's you have to say something like extremely offensive, and for the most part, it's mostly only been like hate speech, like certain words that you just can't say. We'll ban you for. Other than that, it's pretty tough.
Hey, Derek. Derek's in the chat. We have Becca, Mike, Art. Great. By the way, guys, if you have questions, feel free to ask in the chat. And I'm really excited to see what the prizes are going to be for this meme contest. I don't know. But I do know that my meme is pretty popular right now. So I hope you keep me in the running, Tommy.
Well, Mike asked about this when we modded him, because he thinks that he's going to win too. Because no one knows the prizes, and literally, unlike some of our other contests where it's like random drawings, or where everybody, like the mod team, is all picking and voting on who's winning, like who has the best cloud, who has this, who has that, like unlike that kind of thing, or where we're involved with the vendor and the vendor is sponsoring it for us. The whole mod team and admin staff, everybody is on the list to be eligible to win, because I am going to pick my personal 4 favorite memes and then send out packages to those people.
Wow.
So it could be you, Frank. I'll tell you, it won't be, but it could be.
What do you mean? You can't just say those two things in the same sentence, Tommy.
I'm saying, like, I get to pick my favorites. So, like, it could be you. Like, by the rules of the contest, it could be you. But when I see your name next to the meme, I'm going to be like, oh, I don't like that meme at all.
Well, we have some people asking questions. Derek's asking about Russian hookah update. For people that are not part of the group that are watching this, a lot of hookahs come from obviously around the world, but one of the biggest markets is Russia in the world. And there's been a lot of discussion lately about how do these hookahs compare to their American counterparts and how do they fare. And of course, there's a lot of hype with these products because people
It's hard to get.
They're hard to get, and people are trying to sell them, right? They're trying to make money.
Right.
So there's a lot of hype with that. So we've been experimenting, and Tommy got to try some of them as well, the variety pipes I have. And I think I have the majority of them except for 2 at this moment. And I would just say this: I am creating a series called B2 versus the World, and it's gonna be really cool. It's basically not only am I going to do reviews of each of the pipes, I'll do that, but the goal of the series will be how do those pipes compare to a B2, which is, in my mind, the top tier, most performant hookah on the U.S. market. And a lot of people don't realize that hookah. Um, they look like a really professional company. They handle everything very professionally. Everything comes in nice boxes. Everything's nicely labeled and noted. Um, but what people don't realize is that Vahe, the guy that runs B2, does a lot of the stuff himself. You know, he's not a big company. He's a small guy. He has a He's a daytime job. He does this on the side. So that packaging, everything that comes in, the way it comes to you in the box and how it's nicely presented, he does that by hand per box. He curates all the photos for the website. He manages the website. He manages the content. He manages the emails that go out. He's a like one-man crew. So like when you look at VZ, at this, I see your comment about the VZ. I'll get to that. When you look at the B2, then and you think about it, this is really one guy that really is trying to make a professional level product for the
Right.
U.S. market with the
So it's a real,
appearance.
it's a real professional and corporate appearance that's coming out, but it actually is a small shop.
Yeah, it's just really he doesn't have a big team, and he orders these products on demand when he needs them or when he wants to make them and when he wants to mill out the next batch. Like right now he's making a new set of precious cuts, which is really cool. Anyways, he's not involved with this video that I'm making, but I wanted to point it out because I think that's pretty cool, that we have a vendor like that in the US and he's making such a premium product, and to have that go against some of the best hookah pipes out of Russia and see how it compares. We'll get to Germany later, but you know, as of right now, leaving out the VZ, I haven't tried that yet, and the Dusha, the B2 has been by far the most performant hookah out of the batch and out of the
Absolutely.
series. Yeah,
Absolutely, yeah. I tried the pipes that you got, and for sure. I mean, there's the other pipes. I mean, hey, everything is about preference. So
right.
are there going to be people who prefer, the matte pair over the B2? Sure, absolutely. It's not a bad hookah. That's not what I'm trying to say. However, for the most part, for American hookah smokers, we want open pipes. That's what I mean. There was a few years ago, everyone was going to glass because glass was more open, and now we have some brands. You have Regal out there. You have B2. The Starbuzz Carbine is on the more open side. They are definitely pipes are getting more open than what like your Sheikah and your KMs were that everybody started smoking.
Right.
But the what we judge off of what people really want is the open pipes, and your B2 is definitely way more open than the matte pair. Like it's as far as performance wise, both for the purge and for the actual you're inhaling the smoke.
And you have
It's
to try 4 Russian pipes that day.
yeah,
I brought my Mame custom. I brought my Union. I brought my Dusha, and I brought my matte pair. And you got to try all 4 of them. And those are the 4 most popular pipes coming out of Russia today. And the only one I would say that comes even close to a B2 is the Dusha. Even then, it doesn't have the same wide open draw.
no,
And
yeah, but it is very close to me. It's about like a Regal in
yeah,
my opinion,
yeah, it's like a Regal.
which is very open. But I will say this: as much as I love my B2, the VZ that might be the B2 killer.
It might be.
If that's what we're judging off of, if we're judging off of purge and ease of draw, the VZ it blew my mind when I smoked it.
And that may be the case. That may be the case. I hear the same thing. And that's what this experiment is. It's just purely testing draw. How wide open is it? And how well does it purge? And the matte pair that I have, I tried so many ways to get this thing to be more open. And I tried removing the hose port and just doing straight up, male to female, direct connection, and nothing. Like it made it better a little bit, but
It makes it sexier too, like it does, like it's exciting.
but You
You gotta
know,
like spit on it first. Spit
yeah.
in.
I don't know where you're taking this, Tommy. I do know where you're
Yes, you
taking
do.
it.
Yes, you do.
But nothing. There's always that restricted purge. Um, and I'm not sure if you get what I'm saying, but if you're ever smoked out of a Maya or KM, when you purge, is that restriction where, like, you can't push the air as much as you want out of your mouth because there's that wall that you're waiting for it to slowly dissipate through your mouth back into the pipe. And Matt Pear has that 100%. And I don't enjoy that because it makes it for a very frustrating smoke. Because some people say, oh, they like restriction, but you could always raise the water level. You could use a smaller pipe. You don't have to use something as open as a droid. You can use something like a Thunder Slim to help restrict your draw more, right? There's so many things you can do to restrict the draw. But what infuriates me is like when you're smoking, and we all have this happen, where the bowl's getting a little bit hot for that second, you fix the coals, and now your smoke that's coming in is a little bit singed, and you want to immediately purge it out quickly so you can get to that next hit. And having that restricted draw is probably the most infuriating thing for me. So, that's my
Yeah, no, I
opinion.
mean, I only smoke really my Regal and my B2 now. Um, my other pipes, it's just, I mean, the performance is just better. And like you said, like if I want more restriction, if I'm smoking a brand or a flavor that I don't necessarily want the giant puffs of, like sometimes with mint, if mint's real strong, I want it to be a little bit more restricted. I'll raise the water level. And I mean, I'm a foil guy, and the way you pack your holes can make a difference on how restricted it is. Don't, you can definitely, it's easier to add restriction than it is to open up a restricted pipe, because opening up a restricted pipe is pretty much impossible.
Unless you use a drill. That's somebody told me to
Yeah, yeah,
use.
you got to really do some work. You got to pull a tap waller and just bore it out.
Yeah, and I really don't want to do that because at the end of the day, that's how the hookah was made by the vendor, and that's how we judge it. You know.
Absolutely.
Let me see if there's any questions. Um, Tarek says he smoke has VZ now. Carmen says the B2 is king.
It is.
R is being a idiot. Becca says she got her first Facebook warning yesterday. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Art's bringing up German pipes, and it's hard for me to judge German pipes because we're not getting into it yet, and there's not much hype around it in the U.S. market anymore. I mean, we had that hype with the MIGs, but
Yeah, when John first got the MIG, there was a lot of hype, and then I don't know. I don't really see him talked about a whole lot personally. I mean, not now. I mean, people will bring them up when you start talking about other pipes. Like when you see people are asking, like, "Oh, I'm thinking about getting a new pipe. I'm looking at this, that, and this." Every once in a while, I see someone say, "Oh, get a MIG," but I don't know. Like, I mean, maybe I'm looking at the wrong post, but I don't really see a whole lot of people with them. It doesn't seem like.
no. I know at the event, at the venue, there was a bunch of his booth had just a whole bunch of MIGs set up for people to smoke out of with those new gnarl hoses. By the way, are you gonna buy a gnarl hose?
Um, Honestly, I feel like right now I'm kind of set on hoses. I don't tend to buy stuff I don't really need unless there's a reason. And I feel like it seems like it's gonna feel real similar to the Starbuzz carbine hose. And I don't know.
How about that?
Probably not.
How about the Odin?
That I like.
That was looking cool.
That I like. And there was the other one I saw. I think I sent it to you. It had like buffalo bone accents in it. It was some other
Oh
overseas company
yeah,
that posted an ad.
he's from the
I,
Czech Republic or something.
that thing looks cool.
It does. It does look cool. What was the They released something called Samurai Tongs, and I am going to bring it up really quick.
Yeah, I think Sky has it.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, but why would you buy these things over a Gladiator?
I haven't actually seen them.
Yeah, I'll show
I
you.
saw I saw
This is
Brandon made
it.
a post.
I'll bring up into the. I'll bring it to the video here.
Aren't they like real long?
I don't know what the actual length is because the picture could be. You see it?
Yeah.
So,
They look the same kind of shape as the Sahara Smoke tongs. They're
but
not
to me,
that
they look like
interesting to me.
gladiators, or they look like your Starbuzz.
Yeah, no, that's what I meant. The gladiators, the Sahara Smoke tongs. Yeah,
Yeah.
they look. I don't know. They seem kind of plain. I really like the Japona
Oh yeah, the
tongs that we
shurikens.
got. Yeah, that's what they're called.
Yeah, I've been using it too a lot.
They're pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a really cool set of tongs.
Yeah, they're like I like the weight. I like them. I like
Yeah,
them.
I went back to my gladiators, and after I've been using this a while, it just feels weird because it feels like the gladiator is almost like this. I don't know, this fragile.
Yeah, it feels little.
Yeah, it feels little. I'm used to this now. I would say this is a straight off ripoff of the gladiator tongs. I'm not sure if they're longer or not, but same time, like they look almost exactly the same. Why would I pay? How much are these guys?
I have no idea.
$26. How much are gladiator tongs? Actually, they're not called that anymore, are they? He bought them.
Well, I think that I don't know. I don't even want to
Oh,
say it,
they're
but I
$14.
that's not bad then. It's really not bad. Oh, that's the gladiator tongs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the gladiator tongs are still out there. It's just that the Starbuzz carbine tongs are literally the same exact because Starbuzz and Sahara Smoker are the same thing now. I think. Like,
I was gonna put them side by side just so we could see them.
yeah, they look. They're. I mean, they're close. It's very similar. It's not really a copy. It looks like the.
It looks like they took it. It looks like they took the
They
gladiator
just stretched
tongs
them.
and they stretched it out.
Yeah.
That's exactly
That,
like if you were to squish it
it looks
together,
like.
it would look like a
Yeah.
gladiator tong. That's funny. But do I want to pay $26? I don't know how much longer these guys are. Does it say? It says they're 27.5 centimeters long.
I have no concept of how long that is.
10 inches. So
Right?
I have a ruler right here. Let me see how long these
Yeah. How
shurikens
long
are.
are those? Because
So the shurikens are 1 inch smaller than these. So it looks
So
a lot
they might
longer,
have just stretched out.
but I
The
guess
Sahara Smoke
it's
tongs.
literally almost the same length as this guy. Just one,
Yeah.
it's just 1 inch longer. I think.
Yeah, it's not a whole lot, but I saw Derek said that he has the work bun tongs. Those are, you see, those are really cool. Like those, I understand paying the extra money for.
Which ones are those?
Work bun, they have them. I think Hookah John has them. It's like they're really awesome looking.
Work bond.
So they're 3 inches longer than the Sarah Smoke tongs because Art just said that 7 inches. I'm guessing he's talking about the Sarah Smoke tongs.
Oh wow, these are
They're cool. They're cool. They're made by hand. They're
13.
interesting as shit. They're cool.
See, these I will pay for.
Yeah, exactly. And I personally, I probably won't because I don't. I have
You
the.
should.
I have nice
you will.
tongs. Yeah, but those are awesome.
Yeah, they're $39.99, 13 to 15 inches long. Why is it variable? Why is it vary length?
I think there's different ones, right?
No, the large is 13 to 15.
I, they're made by hand. They're hand forged, so they're all different.
Cameron says he wants to come on live.
Bring them on.
All right, Cameron, hold on a second. Let's bring Cameron on live. I'm sure this will go well.
How can it not? This is THL. Let's bring in the whole mod team. There's like 50 of them.
Yeah, well, let's keep bringing people in.
Let's bring everybody in.
Let me send this to Cameron first, and then we can add more people.
This is fun watching your screen. I feel like a spy.
Yeah, you can see all the stuff I say about you.
Yeah, you better be careful which chat you open.
I try not to open that chat.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Alright, there you go, Cameron. Because they're hand forged, R has one. There's like 3 models. So there's inconsistencies because they're hand forged.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, that's a cool thing. That's a cool thing.
Yeah. Cameron's joining now.
Oh man.
I wonder if I have like waiting music.
Should have like the Jeopardy theme when we wait for people to come in.
Yeah, I have
And then
this.
that way we can get our shit taken off of YouTube and Facebook.
I have this one. We're waiting.
Is he coming? This is his big joke. Bring me on. He's not gonna join.
Right now, we're waiting for Cameron to join our live. Stand by.
Derek said second time burning his hand on the razor handle tonight. Yeah, Derek got a brass razor. It looks fucking awesome. I'll tell you, the brass looks good, especially with his plate.
Alright,
Oh, you know what? We were talking about hoses. You know what we didn't talk about? Moses hoses. Moses hoses.
Oh, Moses hoses. Get your Moses hoses today. The only hose that comes straight from Moses. If you want a little bit of religion inside your hose, go with a Moses hose. Can't go wrong. It is
Frank?
quite divine.
That was amazing. That was amazing. We have to. So we talked about this once, like way before. I don't know if you remember us having this conversation, but we talked about the possibility of doing commercials for companies that don't want us to do commercials.
Oh yeah.
And I think that now that we have the YouTube channel set up, we have to start, because that was gold.
That was gold.
We have got to start doing unwanted ads. So get ready, guys. Get excited for Frank's, and hopefully I'll get to hang out with him and do it sometimes too for the B2 versus the world. But also get really excited for unwanted ads. It's going to be a great bit that we're going to be doing on YouTube.
Oh man,
I am so pumped. The first one's going to be the pack mats. I can't wait. I might shoot it like when we get off.
Cameron's using a phone. Yeah, that's the problem with this hangout that we're using. We have problems.
We have problems
with people joining from phones.
There's a lot of streaming going on. I don't know. You got to upgrade the THL servers.
I know, right? We upgrade that stuff. Who would we do ads for? These unsolicited ads.
Just anything that you have that you can do an ad for. Like, that's what I mean. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, we're gonna do like Hookah John ads. We'll do ads for all of our bowls. We'll do ads for all of our hookahs, and exactly the way that you just did them. Like, just really extreme and weird.
Oh man.
I like it.
Oh man.
I am so excited.
I mean, there's so much material out there.
I'm so excited. I'm doing pack mats. I swear to God. Get ready for YouTube videos by Tommy, guys, because it's coming out soon, and it's gonna be an unwanted pack mat ad.
Pack mats.
Hashtag Coxmat.
Pack mats. Man, I really liked my name for that. Bracket mats. But
he should have kept it. Well, you can still call it that.
No.
I'll do a bunch of well, in my unwanted ad, I'm doing a bunch of AKAs. That's what we'll do. We'll do just ridiculous stuff. We'll lie about the products. I'm excited.
Made from the highest grade plastic used in the military, used on spaceships and aerospace technology. These pack mats will protect your shisha, your flavor, and most importantly, your table.
Yes. Yes. I'm so excited.
Oh man, it'll be so much fun to do that. I think we should definitely do like a whole bunch of those.
Oh, you can just crank them right out.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm excited.
We're still trying to get Cameron on here. One moment.
He doesn't want to come on. He doesn't really like us.
He doesn't really like us. He doesn't really want to come on here. Alright, I sent him the invite. There it goes.
Hey!
There we go. How's it going, Cameron?
I'm wonderful. You guys?
Good. Now, you just joined this hangout. And we are doing spontaneous ads. So it's gonna be a game, right? And you know what, Tommy? We should make this into sort of like a weekly routine where we invite random people to come on and do an ad on the spot on
Just
a
do a
random
commercial.
product. Yeah,
All right, Cameron, what are you smoking?
I am smoking out of my B2, out of my Captain America Stone Bowl, and 6 brands of Double Apple.
All right, well, why don't you do a quick Stone Bowl ad for us? Go.
Yo,
Yeah.
y'all need to get you a Stone Bowl because, one, the heat, they hold really well. The handle doesn't get hot at all. I can touch it right now all the way up to basically the top of the bowl. Doesn't get hot. And it cooks your shisha perfectly through every time. Every time.
So we'll go back to the studio audience and see how they thought that ad was. Give me a 1 if you thought that ad by Cameron was sufficient and would sell the product. Give me a 2 if you think it was fail and the company's going down.
Hey.
Vote now. We're waiting now. People can vote. I'll just kick in the music now. The music tone. So people, again, there's vote 1 if you think it sold the product, and 2 if you think the company is going to go bankrupt. No, Derek, there's no 0. It's 1 or 2.
What does that mean? It's so confusing. We have 1 vote. Oh, okay.
2. Cameron, your business is failing already.
Yeah, you're not an ad man.
Another 0.
That's all right. That's all right.
That's all right.
I'm not here to sell Stone Bowls. It's okay.
How do you like being mod? Is
It's,
everything
it's
you
fun,
do
man. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I told you guys both why I joined. I wanted to better the community in a position of strength for you guys. I wanted to, how do I say it? I wanted to join because we have a lot of, not issues, but things going on in the community that could be fixed. And I feel like from a position of leadership, I can do that.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, what I did want to go on live for with you guys was wanted to talk about the contest that I'm throwing up.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
The cam contest. Go.
Yeah.
Let's hear about it.
So I am going to be giving away a kilo of Azure of your choice.
Oh my goodness. A kilo of Azure of your choice. So anything.
Yes, it can be any flavor, any line, doesn't matter.
That's awesome.
So this is not sponsored. This is completely from you, from the
Yes, sir.
from the bank of Cameron himself.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, you will be taking probably $22 as including shipping out of this man's pocket, out of his bank account forever. What do they have to do?
So the competition, I wanted to get it back to the basics. You guys basically do a lot of meme contests and cloud contests. My thing, I don't know if you guys have seen my Instagram page. I post a lot of picture of bowls. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to make a contest where you guys post up your bowls, a packed bowl, obviously not an empty bowl. I wanted you guys to post a picture of your bowl, and that'll enter you in the drawing into the contest for the kilo of Azure. This is probably going to run about a good week or so after the meme contest, and may the best person win. It's going to be all random. I'm going to have a random name generator. I'm going to do it live and go from there.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, is there a hashtag to use when we post up our pictures of bowls, or how are you going to find these posts?
Hashtag bacon bowls.
Bacon bowls. Excellent.
It has to be hashtag bacon bowls. You have to hashtag bacon bowls in order to be part of the contest.
Cam is the bacon moderator.
Yes, which is funny because no one knows what it truly means, but everybody uses it though.
You're famous.
Yeah.
For the bacon.
I was at Expo and everybody's just like bacon. I'm like, oh damn, who are you again? Who are you again?
How does everybody know about this bacon?
I just post bacon on anything that I see that I don't. I can't tell you why I post bacon. I just post bacon just to post bacon.
I think I know why. I remember why. you post bacon. But so, if someone makes a bacon bowl to smoke out of, what chances do they have of winning?
They
Homemade bacon bowl.
that might up their chance. That if someone posts a bowl with Tanger's bacon in their bowl, I think they automatically win.
Well,
Okay.
that's gonna be tough.
There's some packages floating around. I'll tell you that.
Is there? I would try it. I would try it.
You know-
Although I still haven't tried pizza. I have a pizza flavor that I have yet to try.
By whom?
I don't know. I never heard of this company before. It's
it doesn't smell good.
no, it doesn't. It doesn't smell good.
He brought
It's gonna be the worst pizza I ever smoked.
He brought it over for me just to smell.
I was sure we were gonna try it. We got two Italians hanging out. Like, let's smoke pizza. And Frank smelled it and had the same reaction as I did. I'm not fucking smoking that.
I don't think I would. I don't think I would join you with that either. That doesn't sound very appealing to me.
You know what it smells like? It's you know pizzeria combos.
Yeah.
It
Oh, yeah.
smells like just the inside of it,
Oh,
which
yeah.
is the pizza part. So it's like just the pizza spices. It's not really like it doesn't really smell like pizza. It's just like a lot of oregano.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I you know what it is? Like, I'm always afraid to have a really bad bowl because it takes so much work to set up your bowl, to have a session, and to just try a flavor that you're 99% sure is gonna suck. Why would I do that to myself?
Yeah, that's why
why-
I haven't smoked Zag yet.
When I pack bowls too, like when I pack right now today, I'm testing out these Cocoa Earth hexagons. I wasn't sure about them. I know I packed this really good bowl, but I wasn't sure about them, and they're actually surprisingly pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I like them. Though,
But-
wait, are you using them pure on foil?
No, I put them in the Provost.
Okay. Yeah, my problem
No
with
lid.
my problem with the hexes was that when they start burning down, when I was using foil, I always have to put them on the edge because they kick off a lot of heat.
Yes.
The Coke Earth ones. So like I have to use 3 to encompass the bowl, but I have to put them on the edge so that way the heat's not too much. But the problem is when they start burning down, they roll. So
They're
they-
falling off your bowl.
yeah.
That's
Not
why I threw them
ideal.
in Provost. That's why I threw them in Provost, so they don't move anywhere.
You're probably right about that. That's probably a good idea. Yeah. But let me ask you this. If you use them in the Provost, why not just use regular cubes then? Are you getting the optimal...
I just wanted to try something different. I mean, I use cubes every day. I use the big cubes. Cocoa Earth is my go-to brand, so when
Yeah.
I use them all the time. I just wanted to try something different, see how it worked.
Mike wants to know, have you smoked oregano before?
I have not, Michael. I am not. You're banned. You are now banned.
Mike, please don't ask our guests if they smoke kitchen condiments. Okay.
I've never smoked oregano either.
Wait, Cameron, do you have an end date for your contest? I'm not sure if I missed it when you saying it before.
As soon as the meme contest is over, I will start it from a week from there. So a week contest, and then after that, then that's over. I'm not gonna have
Awesome.
a week, 3 weeks, just 1 week.
That might be some time because I don't think Tommy even knows when this contest ends.
It's,
End of the month. How many days are in this month? I don't know that. But whatever the last day is, that's the day.
So we're gonna have like 10 more days of memes.
That's what it looks like.
Oh my god. Alright. We're gonna have I need to develop some filter for my page. Like
Yeah.
only show
There's a
the
lot of-
most popular memes.
Well,
so you guys both planning on going to HEW next year?
yes,
Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna go.
You promise?
definitely.
I want to
Yeah.
see how Tommy really is. I heard he's a gigantor.
No, I'm actually 5'7". Everything that I say is a joke. No, I'm pretty tall. But yeah, we're
Decent
definitely going to be going to HEW, and then well, not and then also are we going to Chicago, Frank?
I think
Chicago.
so.
Yeah, we're going to Chicago meetup.
We're going to Chicago.
You're
You want to
coming?
go? Okay.
THL presence will be strong. I'm going too. I'm telling you that.
Are you? You're going to Chicago?
Yes, sir.
Oh
There you
wow.
go.
Yeah. So I think right now it's me, Tommy. Derek is going.
Yeah,
Uh,
Derek's definitely going. Get excited. He's going to have some Moses hoses to show off.
yeah.
Derek, now it's a business trip. You got to go. Uh,
Well, shameless plug for Resin Kings here. We're gonna actually have some handles going as well too.
awesome.
I have yet to see how these resin handles look.
Uh, Travis. Oh well, you don't obviously you guys are on university. They have some posted there. Neve posted some on THL as well too.
She did.
Yes, they are full wood and resin handles with stainless steel tubing, not aluminum. Stainless.
I didn't realize that was you when she posted it.
Oh yeah, I
Yes,
didn't notice that either.
that is me and Wayne that are working on those.
That's awesome.
Yes, we actually work from home, so we're not a big old shop. We're just a little rinky dink 2-man team working, but they're handmade. So these are all handmade pieces. They're not machined. They're all done by my hand and his hand.
Great.
Well,
I'll have to pick one up.
yeah. I mean, I'll be one of your first customers. I don't mind. I definitely would want to get one.
It's a lot of work. I did not know manufacturing was as hard as it is. I give Derek a lot of props because it's a lot of work, man. You don't really realize how much work it is until you actually get in the thick of it, and it's like, god dang, like you're running to the store back and forth and trying to find these parts and things you need to just do something like this.
What do you think Nino's gonna say when he has his resin handles there, and then you start you start kicking out?
What's funny is that Nino actually. So it's funny because prior to HEW, about a week or two before that, he asked us if we wanted to showcase some of his handles at the Phoenix booth because I was working that with Ron Farah. Shout out to Ron Farah. And I told him no, I didn't want to, or we didn't need to. Didn't give him a reason why. And then when he showed up to the booth, he picked up one of our handles, was smoking out of him, and he was like, "Who made these? Is this Starbuzz? Is this John's?" We're like, "Nope, that's me and Wayne's personal baby." And he was excited for us. He wasn't hating. He was actually he said, I mean, not thanks, but more of a, hey, congratulations, guys. Now you guys know how it actually feels. So I appreciate his art
Oh,
a
that's
little
great.
bit more because I'm going through the same thing that he's going through.
Wow. Oh, that's cool.
So I mean, I appreciate the words of kindness that he brought upon. That pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. I definitely want to get one from you, dude.
Yes, sir.
So is Wayne going too?
Yes, he is. Make that bastard go. He'll leave his basement for about a couple of days. That's okay.
Yeah, Derek too. Frank's renting I think a bus. He's gonna come to my house, and then we're gonna pick Derek up, and then anybody else on the way that wants to come. We're gonna leave like a week early. We're gonna go all the way out. Do you want to ride with us, Cam? Because what it is Frank's renting a bus. I don't know if you heard. Frank's renting a party bus. We're gonna have strippers, and we're picking them up first, and then he's picking me up, and then we're hitting Derek in Philly, and then we're going to Cali, and then over to Chicago.
Well, if that's the case, who are you picking up in Cali besides me and Wayne?
So far, just you and Wayne. I'm just letting Frank know now that this is the plan.
Probably,
You
probably Tay.
guys can
Yeah. Definitely, Tay.
You guys can make a trip to 5-star as well too.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm all about it. Frank says, see, Derek knows that he's coming. Yeah, we're picking everybody up. So if you guys want to come to Chicago, let us know. We'll drive by. Frank will pick you up. Now, Frank, did you get a driver, or are you driving the bus?
See, the
He's
wrinkle,
not-
the wrinkle of your plan, Tommy, is that you're expecting me to drive the whole way to California, and I'm not
Nah.
doing that.
I said party bus. You got you got the money. We're hitting the party bus. All right, sell one of your 50 Russian pipes that you don't even fucking like, and we'll rent the party bus, and we'll get a driver too. We'll Uber it.
We'll Uber it.
Yeah, we'll Uber a party bus.
I like to
Have
see
you
the
guys
face. So
been to
that
Cali?
was that Cam?
Have you guys ever been to Cali?
I haven't ever been out. No.
I've been there. I've been to LA, San Diego, San Francisco, San Jose, and Napa.
Greatest state on the United States. Let's say.
I mean, it's great that you could just barbecue in your backyard without turning the grill on.
I mean, first of all, the fire's on. It rained today, so I don't
That's
know.
good.
So it's all good now.
Is that even near you?
No, it's actually like maybe a good 2 hours away from me, so I don't really get affected by it.
Oh, okay. I know one of our members,
Thank God.
Paul Saleo, is it? Um, he is part of the Air Force, and his base had to be evacuated because the fire was approaching it. So he was on emergency duty. This was only like a week ago too. It's pretty crazy.
Very crazy.
Yeah, man, it's intense. I know a lot of my friends. Some of my friends are actually near the fires. People that are homes in Lake Elsinore, which is about good hour 45 from me, and they're being evacuated right now. So it's a pretty, or they were. Now that's not there. They're back in their homes now, but it was pretty intense.
But there's still a stripper pole.
Oh, yeah, stripper poles now.
Oh, absolutely. It's going to be in the bus.
Yeah, Derek says if the party bus is real, we definitely go. And I said it's a VW Beetle with a cardboard cutout of a bus around it.
The short bus.
Just wait, you get to that bus, Derek. But yeah, we'll definitely be there. What day are you getting there? Because Sky Gregory reached out to me, and I think he wants us to stop by Sky Hookah on Friday night.
We should all go. I'm down. I need to pick up a Russian pipe. I don't have one
That's
yet.
the place.
Yeah, I think
I've been hearing a lot of good things about him.
I think it was Friday night. Sure, I find that message. Yeah, before Chicago Hookah meet up, we'll meet you on Friday or Saturday morning in our warehouse. So either Friday night or Saturday morning, we can meet him.
That's awesome.
So
I am down to go THL to Skyhooker distribution.
Absolutely.
yeah, it's
Now,
gonna be fun.
This is going to be pretty big, man. There's going to be a lot of groups there. There's going to be us and university.
And
Oh, yeah.
HE,
And there'll be
right?
people there from Unbiased. There'll be people there from Enthusiasts. Everybody will be there. A lot of
So-
people go to that.
Yes, I'm glad. I'm happy. This should be one. This is what hookah should be about. Just getting together and talking and just chopping it up and having a good time. The expo was just that. It was a great time. We saw a lot of people from a lot of international faces, and it was pretty awesome.
Is Hookah Rush from Chicago?
No, I believe they're from Ohio.
Mm.
Yeah, they're the Ohio guys.
Tommy, we could stop by there on the way back because actually we could pass through Ohio.
Definitely.
Let's stop by Hookah Rush.
Let's do it.
All right, Derek. So we'll drive to Hookah Rush first. We'll split it up. It'll be 6 hours of Hookah Rush, and then where's Hookah Rush? Let me see.
Derek, look, here's what we'll do. All right, we'll come to Philly. We'll bash you over the head. That way, you don't have to be awake for the drive. If you wake up, we'll bash you over the head again. Then all of a sudden, you're gonna wake up. Guess what? Okay, you have a bit of a headache, but we have awesome hookah to smoke now in Chicago, and you can go sling your hoses. You stupid idiot. We just come.
You know, I don't think I agree to parts of that conversation you just mentioned, but
Look, I'll handle what I'll handle. You handle what you handle. All right. You drive the bus. I'll worry about bashing Derek over that fucking head.
Jesus Christ.
yeah. So if we could go to Columbus, Ohio, because it's basically passing through it, because we had to go through there to get to Chicago anyways. You see, Chicago's there, and here's Columbus, Ohio.
How long of a drive is it? Because Derek keeps saying 12 hours. Is it 12?
From here to Columbus, it's 8. And from there to Chicago is 5.
Now, why don't you guys set up a meeting in New York?
We were talking about it. I think we were trying to coordinate with Chris Fernandez from Hookah University. Yeah. And we're going to try to do something in New York. We definitely want to do it. It just takes a lot of planning.
I'd be so down. I haven't been to New York yet, but that'd be a perfect opportunity to go.
It's just trying to find a venue that's not going to be crazy expensive.
Oh man, I think we have. Like, you guys should come to Cali. Then we have a we can do Cali. We can do a Cali meetup in like 6 different lounges.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
We're going from New York, Kyle. Derek, it's 8 hours to Columbus, and then 5 hours from Columbus to Chicago. So we could just stop in Columbus.
It's a long drive. It's not a short drive there. It's not, you'll be asleep. Don't worry about it.
But that's where we'll take a break in Columbus, and we'll hang out with the guys over there,
Absolutely.
Hookah Rush, and then we'll continue on the way to Chicago.
You can take them with you guys.
Take them with us. Let me see. Is it Kyle over there at Hookah Rush? Who's it? No, it's
Kyle and Lauber.
yeah. Let me tell them you're coming
Yes,
with us.
Christian.
Christian. Kyle Christian. There it is.
No, just Christian, right?
I think
Or is there a Kyle there too? I
Kyle
don't know
Washington.
Christian. Oh, is it? Is he Hookah Rush?
Yes, he is, I believe.
what's his last name? Kyle's.
Washka.
Ah, here it is. Oh, I forgot I had this chat.
Uh
Let me get rid of that one. Kyle.
oh.
There we go.
My God, how many chats do you have, man?
A lot of chats.
Oh, I try to leave as many as possible. I'm in like 30 of them. Jesus Christ.
Alright. So that's planned
Yeah,
out.
it's a lot. There's a lot of chats.
Yeah, there's too many. Too many chats. Any more questions, guys, from the chat? Speaking of chats.
Yeah, we're up to like hour 15.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, we are. Alright, well, if there's nothing else, why don't we have Cameron sign us off? Cameron, do you want to say anything beautiful to these people?
Hashtag state of the bacon. I mean, sorry, state of the smoke. My bad.
Same thing.
Look out for the contest, guys. We'll be having it soon at the end of the month, more towards September. And hope you guys have a good night. Have a good smoke. See you guys later.
Later, guys.